Peace, beautiful people. It is I, Shogun K, bet like broad straps to 4 flats on the Cadillac. Sheesh, I'm here with it. Back again with another video. I was having a conversation with some friends in the DMs. Somebody sent me this video and said, hey, let me know what you think about being friend zone for X amount of years and how the situation played out. We're gonna get right to it. This is the video. I'll find her name, post edit, throw it up in there for y'all so y'all can check her full video out. I think it's on TikTok. I'll make sure I put that in the description for y'all. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free 99, man. Help me to help you to help me to keep creating good content for y'all, man. It don't cost you nothing. It's free 99, baby. Let's go.
Hey guys, so I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it, okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story about how I will never.
First of all, I'm gonna say she fine. We can see that, all right? She fine. So we ain't gonna play before we go to anything else. We ain't gonna act like she's not a nice looking woman. So we gonna just go ahead and get that off the table right now.
Give a nigga that's not in my league a chance ever again.
Now you heard what she said, right? You already know this story went left. This ain't no happy ending. She says she has never given a nigga that's out of her league a chance again. This thing went all the way left, man. Let's see what happened.
So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I am a I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past like 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And
okay, wait a minute. Ain't no way. So hold on. Yo been trying to get at you for 10 years. You said most of the time he was talking to himself, so don't act like you wasn't talking to him at all. So you interacted with the brother a couple times. Then the last 3 years you gave him your phone number. So he done said something to get up in, you feel me, get up in your space. He done said something that out of curiosity, I don't want to hear the whole I was vulnerable. I ain't trying to hear that excuse, man, because you have so many options. All right, women have so many options, especially beautiful women. Y'all have so many options. You could really just have, if he was somebody that was really not on your level, you could have just blocked him a long time ago, 9 years ago, 9.5 years ago, and never saw yo again. But you kept him around, and then you gave him your number. So let's see how this plays.
We've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested.
Why you meeting with cats out of your league? Help me understand this, ladies. Why do y'all meet up with cats that you say that's out of your league? If you're out of your league, what you meeting up for? What you even? I know you don't think this man was hitting you up to be friends. Nah, come on, man. Y'all got to be smarter than that now. Ain't no friendship going on.
Okay, it got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent, that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up.
She called the man resilient. She said he was so resilient. That's a big compliment. That's what let's see.
My number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that. And if I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so like little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and, you know, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me, for whatever reason. You know, I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did.
Well, you just said that he was giving you scriptures, right? So he probably was giving you things from the Lord. He was giving you words from the Lord. You feel me? And it resonated with you. Whatever the scriptures was, they hold power. They resonated with you. They made you feel good inside. You know what I'm saying? That's not a flaw in you. That's just what that word do, baby. That's what it do. It gives you hope, wisdom, instruction, guidance. You feel me? The whole nine.
Nonetheless, so here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you. And I used to respond like, hey, bro, every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No, I'm going to marry you. You're my dream woman. So now I'm like, all right, it's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, effort. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance.
Oh, I was going to say, what's the problem here? He know the things that you like. He paying attention. He listening to you. The things that you like, because you wasn't his first pick. So he making sure now that you gave him some play, he gonna make sure he first pick. You like the teeth being clean. You like the Colgate smile, the pearly whites. He getting all that for you. I'm about to say, these are good things. Let's go. I mean, he listened.
I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his...
There it is. Lord have mercy. Now you checking out the page before y'all go on this. You're his +1, I'm guessing, for a wedding. You said you can go to a wedding with him, no problem. But you know, you show up to a wedding with somebody as a +1, people normally take that to be like somebody you interested in for real. Because you don't just show up and share a special moment with some people you don't know like that with a complete stranger you're not interested in. You feel what I'm saying? The vibes got to be there. Well, they should be there at least. So I want to see how this goes.
And then I go...
Oh, that's what I stopped it for. The height. I keep telling y'all, there is a height requirement for these women. They want him to be 6 feet and up. She said, I checked his profile, was going through stuff. I checked his height. She wanted to make sure he was tall enough to ride the ride, man. Y'all ladies is killing us with this, man. Because you know only, 14% of men in the whole world are 6 feet and up. Y'all got to chill on his height.
What's up with that hairline? And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos and looks like he had...
Hold on, man. You gonna stop coming for hairlines. I mean, I'm big forehead gang now. I still got a hairline though. But hey. Don't let that... No. Wait a minute. Because we put up with y'all weaves and y'all fake baby hairs. Come on, man. Some of y'all ain't got no edges. And we'll still rock with you. So you don't want to rock with him because he ain't got no hairline? He can't help that if the hairline fell out. He probably got them genetics where at 22, his joint started pushing back. You feel me? You can't fight genetics, baby. But he can. If the hairline is that big of a deal, he can lace front it right there with you. Yeah, y'all can lay down the solder and lay down the lace fronts together. He can get lined up and you can get them baby hairs pulled forward on the wig. You feel me? Y'all can do it together if it's that much of an issue. If it's a deal breaker, a hairline, that's crazy work. That a hairline will be a deal breaker, because for us men, y'all wearing wigs, I'm gonna say about 85% of the time it's not a deal breaker. You got some cats that want all natural hair, but 85% of the time, you having the wig and swooping your baby hairs in front of the wig, that ain't no deal breaker. And you ain't got no edges. Not you, but I'm talking about the women who don't have edges.
A freaking painted on hairline, and I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work, of that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy, right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there, and I was like...
So I'm guessing she's talking about a cruise. I'm guessing this is before their wedding date, because she said she just popped up and said she's on a boat. So I'm guessing she's on a cruise somewhere, and he hit her up like, hey, beautiful, thinking about you, da-da-da-da-da, and this is where we're picking up from.
You know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. And he was...
Now notice she told him to pull up. She told him to pull up. So all this stuff you talking about, all the hairline, this, that, and the third, he got you. He ain't get you. You ordered that thing like Domino's, baby, straight to your doorstep. Yeah, you saw the menu, you perused the item, like you said, all that investigative work you did, and then you still placed the order. So I ain't trying to hear that he got you. Nah, baby, you got you. You feel me? You knew the hairline was pushed back or non-existent from all the investigative work you did, but you still placed that order like Domino.
Like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what, you're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday, stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock, and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Thirsty, right?
No, it sounds like he's interested. It sounds like he already had plans, but because he's been pursuing you so long, he didn't want to cancel his other plans, but he made time for you. It don't sound thirsty at all. It sounds like somebody who is interested in you making time for you in their life. That would sound like to me. What y'all think? That sound thirsty because he gonna drive out and do that? He gonna kick it with you, still drink, stop drinking at a reasonable time so we can still get on the road and handle business. What's wrong with that? You ordered him, remember, like dominoes. You told him pull up. He finna pull up. Yeah. Come on now, you going left now. That's how I know the story finna take a mean turn. Cause you starting to take all these personal jabs, what they call ad hominems. She taking ad hominems. Attacking this man hairline. Come on, man.
So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house.
Stop saying that boat. Was you on a cruise ship? If you on a cruise ship, say you on a cruise ship. Stop saying off that boat. Unless you was on a yacht. If you wasn't on no yacht, you was on a cruise ship like everybody else. You heard me?
Was in Houston waiting for me. And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I could barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You hear me?
He been waiting 10 years to talk to you. Of course he's ready. He probably had notes he took down. He probably was practicing, rehearsing what he's going to say on the way over there. The fact that you were so exhausted, right? And then he made all these plays and options just so he could spend time with you. You could at least got a Red Bull. You could at least say, hey, I'm actually tired. I know you're on your way over here. Could you stop at the gas station and bring me a Red Bull? I don't want to be all, tired and seeming antisocial. I'm just a little tired, but I want to make sure I give you some attention because you drove all the way over here down to Houston and you made some time for me in your schedule.
It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right. But he's still there, not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. So
hold on. So wait. You were so tired you couldn't even do X, Y, and Z. And now he's supposed to catch on to the vibes. He didn't catch on to the vibes, but you still want to go kick it though, right? Yeah, you still want to go out to kick it though, right? Okay. All right.
To eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends.
Oh, and so much. Hold on. So now you ain't got no energy for him, but you summon up the energy to go grab some food, something to drink, and go kick it with your cousins and them and your homegirls. How, Sway? How? I feel like, you must have not been really feeling the dude at all. So I don't even know why you invited him over. Why you tell him pull up at all? Because if it was somebody you was really interested in, you'd have had the energy. If you didn't have the energy, you'd have got your Red Bull, a Celsius, a C4, a Bang energy drink, any of the above.
There were so many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home, but I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do. Boy, at 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb.
Wait, when you said stay the night, you meant like spend the night with him? I just caught that. You said I felt I could stay the night with him. All right, we grown now. Don't be acting like we ain't doing this. No. Friends only here for 10 years. I hope you ain't thinking you finna tell him y'all can stay the night together and ain't nothing happening. You ain't giving up the yammy whammies.
So stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone.
Oh yeah, 8 in the morning. He gone. First of all, wait a minute. He already told you he had something to do. I remember that. He said that he would come down, drink with you, stop drinking at 9 o'clock because he had something else planned. So he would shoot out 5 a.m. in the morning. So if you wake up at 8, what's the problem? He told you he'd be gone in the morning at 5. So you woke up 3 hours past when he's supposed to be there. Now, if you gave him them cakes, you feel me? If you let him get a taste, he should have definitely woke you up, you know what I'm saying, and let you know he was leaving. But so far, I don't see the problem yet.
I knew he would be gone. Let's also, when we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right? Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, I called him like...
Stop, yo. Hey, yo, wait a minute, yo. But you already knew his hairline was on the struggle bus. Remember, you did investigative research on his hairline. And you already knew that. Now, now, what's the problem, yo? What is the problem? You already knew it was gone. You shouldn't have been shocked at all. Come on, man. Stop the cap. She funny, though.
I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation. Then he was like, hey, I got to handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business. You know, I have not heard from that man since.
Okay, wait a minute. City boys. City boys. Nah. Hey, yo, my man waited 10 years in the friend zone to get them cheeks, beat one night, deuced out on you, and you ain't heard from him since? So it's a couple reasons. The first could have been your friend zoned me for 10 years. You feel me? You played me for 10 years. So when you finally gave it to me, yeah, I'm out. I got what I wanted, peace. Or it could have been it wasn't all that. Maybe that snapper ain't snapping back like you thought it was. You feel me? Not saying that's the case. I'm just going over different scenarios. You feel me? Different scenarios. It could have been you friend zoned him for so long, so he was just out of there after that. It could have been, it wasn't all that for him. He maybe had this envision that thing was throwing it back. You feel me? That thing was hitting, and it wasn't hitting on what it's hitting for. Or it even could have been that, you know what? He was like, she not really feeling me. After we do this, let me just go on my way, because you did say you ain't have no energy for him. He wasn't picking up on the red flags, when really he picked up on it all. Maybe he picked up on the fact that you had no energy for him. Maybe he picked up on the fact that you wasn't really feeling him like that. So the fact that y'all was gonna end the night and actually have something and do something, he probably like, you know what, it's once in a lifetime thing. I guess we not really compatible. Y'all did the grown folk thing. He got them yams. And he went on about his business. What the problem is? Because remember, you said you don't even like the dude like that, but you still gave him something. You don't like him like that. Remember that. But you still gave him something.
He did exactly what I told him he would do. And I really hate that for him, because he's dead to me. Dead, bitch.
Ooh.
I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work. So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time, but I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message.
Oh, see, there it is. See, look, hold on. So, hold on. You started hitting him up. But if you don't like this dude, first of all, why did you give him some buns? Ma'am, I'm sure you have no problem going to your DM and giving buns up to guys that you interested in. If you didn't like this dude like this, what you give him the buns for? Now you butt hurt. See what I did there? Now your butt hurt because he done got the yams and moved on, and he ain't hit you back. After you done pretty much put him on the sideline for 10 years. 10 years of pursuing you. You know what I mean? He was out of your league. Somehow he got up into the playoffs. And from the playoffs, he made it to the Super Bowl. He scored his winning touchdown. He took his ball and he went back home. That what happened. So, but if you don't like him like that, what does it matter? I mean, you could just go on about your business like it never happened, like it never existed. But the fact that you so angry about it, though, make me think you might have been feeling him a little bit. The fact that you gave him the yams when you went out, I'm pretty sure you probably had your pick of dudes while you was out with him, because that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? You attract attention. I'm pretty sure dudes was giving you the eye while he went to the bathroom or just trying to lock eyes with you. You had options while you was out with him, and you still gave him some yams. And you can't tell me you only gave him yams because he drove to Houston. You can't tell me that's all that box is worth. It's worth some food, coming to the house to kick it, and some drinks. It's got to be worth more than that, right? Right? So I know that's not the case. You had to like this dude, but because of what happened, I feel like you don't want to say you actually like this dude. Now, remember, I understand that he was out of your league physically and maybe financially, because you didn't say financially, but I guess he wasn't physically what you was looking for, because you didn't say you was attracted to you. So the fact that you still did what you did, you got to have some accountability on your part. I mean, we grown. You ain't have to give up the buns. You could have told him, hey, peace out, have a good night. Call me an Uber, I'm going back to my crib. It was nice to have met you, went out to eat, and it could have been the end of the story. But now, feelings that got involved, but it kind of sounds like you don't want to admit what's really going on here a little bit. Either you like him a little bit, I ain't saying you liked him a lot, but yo was giving you the morning scriptures. He was touching and making you feel good. He was hitting them emotions. You had to like him a little bit, shawty. You had to. He won his way over there, right? He crawled up out the ditch on you. You know what I'm saying? But you began to like him. So now when you acting like, you ain't rocking him at all, why did you do that? You did it because you liked him. You liked him. You thought he was going to be different. He may still be different because y'all haven't had the conversation. Maybe he felt like you tried to play him. Maybe he felt like the only thing he was going to get out of the situation was to end the night getting them yams, if possible. Maybe that's why. It's an uncomfortable conversation to have. One that's definitely needed to have because you got a lot of anger and animosity, and it sounded like he just went on about his life. But let's see how it ends.
Which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you. Welcome. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I am done embarrassing myself for the day.
Okay, all right, let me say this. Okay, I feel where you're coming from, right? But let's not hold what one man did and put everybody under the fire because of it. You know what I'm saying? We can't have, that's emotional trauma, you know what I'm saying? Relationship trauma. You don't want to be taking that and applying that to every other man you meet in your life. Just because he was a nice guy that you gave a chance to, you chose to go as far as you did on that date. You didn't have to. I think you should just take accountability for the decision you made as far as going that far. You could have ended the night without giving up the buns. Yeah, especially if he's been trying to get you for 10 years. I'm pretty sure in his mind, he thinking, you know what? This probably not going to be the night because she making me work for it. I done had to talk to her for 10 years. It took the last 3 years for her to even start really talking to me. So he wouldn't have been hurt if you hadn't gave him no buns that night. You feel what I'm saying? He'd have been trying some more. It'd have been more dates to follow. And then you guys could have had more in-depth conversations. And then you could have really figured out whether this is somebody you want to invest this much time and energy into, and whether or not you wanted to, really get a bunch to. Because from what I understand, ladies, help me out now. They say that women know within the first 30 seconds whether this is a guy they would sleep with or not. And if that's true, you knew, right? You already knew. You knew whether he was giving up the buns that night. You knew whether you was attracted to him enough to give him the buns. You knew all that beforehand. So if you chose to give it up, you gave it up. Don't put every other man under the fire that's a good guy just because he did what he did. You made a decision to lay down and spread him. Or throw that ass back into it. You feel me? Like whatever which way y'all did, and yeah, I feel what you're saying though. I understand you feel what's the word for it? I don't know. Used maybe? Like he just came and used you, but he was pursuing you for 10 years. That's a long time to be sending messages. I don't care if it is social media. 10 years is a long time to try to pursue somebody. You feel me? I think you really need to let that go. Take that L. I mean, he got a W for sure. He got a W because you make him sound like he ain't got no hairline. He had no chance in the world, but he walked away with the Super Bowl. He walked away with the Super Bowl ring. You want to take that L, and you probably don't get many of them. I'm guessing you don't get many of them. So just hold that L. And it's okay because like you said, you got so many to choose from, but don't let that dude be the discouraging factor to why you will leave a good dude or not give a good dude a chance. We got to do better. And we all got to take accountability for the decisions that we make. You feel me? So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And it's your boy Shogun K. Until next time. Peace.